then, good morning. Happy day after Mother's Day. We're going to do a 1 hour total body workout. We're going to start with a warm up. We're going to do a squat, side crunch like this. Okay, so use those side oblique muscles and crunch. So 30 seconds on, 10-second rest. Go your own pace. If anything's hurt, stop and modify. Sitting in the heels. We'll need dumbbells and a mat today or some kind of resistance. And let's see, we'll do strength, balance, coordination, flexibility, growth hormone producing exercises, and rest. Stand at the edge of your mat. We're gonna do squat, walk out, push up, walk back. So squat, walk your hands out, push up either on your toes or on your knees, walk your hands back, stand up or hop up. Okay, so here we go. And rest. Switching back to the squat, side crunch in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Squat, crunch. Make sure you're sitting in those heels. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Switching in 5, 4, shoulders back, stomach in, squat down, walk your hands out, push up, walk your hands back. And remember this one, you can do, walk your hands back, straight legged, get a nice hamstring stretch. 5 seconds. And rest. And one last squat, side crunch. In 3, 2, 1. We will do one more walk out, push up, and then we move on to back. And rest. Last one of these. And here we go. Let's do one more. And rest. All right, so moving on to back and balance. We'll do one weight with a row. So I'm gonna start with the weight in my left hand, balancing on my right foot. You can also do a static lunge here, but ideally shoulders back, stomach in, get your balance, folding over, inhale down, exhale up. All right, here we go. Try to make sure that your body's in a T, not upright. Fold it over. Use those upper back lat muscles. using those stabilizer muscles in your feet and ankle. Three, two, one. Switching, bouncing on your left leg. Weight is in your right hand. Get your balance, folding over. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. You can put your hand on your knee or out to the side, on your hip. 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Cardio, jumping jacks in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. And then we're going to do plank, low plank on the mat in 10 seconds. 2, rest. Low plank on your elbows, with or without the twist. In 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your pelvic floor, pull your belly button in, squeeze and breathe. Make sure your elbows are under your shoulders. And if you want to add the twist, lowering and lifting, using your lower back muscles and obliques. Three, two, one. Back up for the one arm rows with the balance. Weight is in my left hand, balancing on my right foot, folding over. Here we go. Three, two, one. Switch. Weight is in my right hand, balancing on my left leg, shoulders back, stomach in, folding over. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. And rest. Jumping jacks in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Go back down from plank. Rest. Three, two, one. Here we go. And then add the twist. Make sure if you're just doing the plank, your butt is not up in the air. You're flat as a board. Five, four, three, two, rest. Last 2 rows. Weight is in my left hand, balancing on my right foot. Here we go. Try to lift that leg up a little bit higher in the back. Squeeze that butt cheek. And switch. Shoulders back, stomach in. Get your balance, folding over. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, sorry, I lost my balance. 1. All right, last set of jumping jacks. Here we go. So we're going to do plank, one more plank, and then we'll stay on the ground for triceps. So you'll need 2 medium to heavy, medium to light. 3, 2, 1. Last set of plank twist. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your pelvic floor, pull your belly button in, squeeze and breathe, and then add the twist. Ten seconds. And rest. So on our backs, I'll demonstrate really quickly. The weight's gonna come up. Then you bend your elbows, the weights come next to your ears. Make sure your elbows are in, not out, and they're pointing straight up to the sky. So if I wanna add a bridge here, we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. So your feet are on the ground, squeezing your pelvic floor, and you're pulling your belly button in, so you make sure your lower back is not arching. So if you're gonna stay there, really make sure that your core is engaged. But if we add the bridge, bridging up, bridging down, that you're rolling up one vertebrae at a time and lowering down. One vertebrae at a time. And rest. We're gonna stand up for reverse lunges with or without your dumbbells in your hand. So with the weights in your hand, it's just more resistance. Here we go. So we're stepping back, pressing through the front heel, switching feet, switching legs. Keeping most of the weight in the front leg and try not to lean back. If anything, you're hinging forward, like I said, to keep the weight in the front leg. And switch. Back to the triceps. We'll do those 2 exercises. 3, 2, 1. Watch that lower back. Make sure it's not arching. And then add the bridge if you'd like. Squeezing your butt at the top. Three, 2, 1. Switch. Reverse lunges again. Shoulders back and down, stomach in. Here we go. Pressing through the front heel. Driving straight up. And switch. Triceps again. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Elbows are not swinging, right? They're not going back and forth. They're stationary, pointing straight up to the sky or ceiling. Three, two, one. Back up. One more set of reverse lunges with or without the weights. Shoulders back, stomach in. Here we go. We're going to do one more set of triceps. Five seconds. And switch. Last set of triceps. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Ten seconds. We're going to move on to biceps after this. Rest. So standing up, medium to heavy. We're going to do a squat bicep curl. We'll do 2 and then active recovery. So we'll start with the narrow squat. Feet are shoulder width apart. And then we'll squat and we'll start with reverse curl. All right. We'll start in 5. So shoulders back, stomach in, hinge your hips back, sitting in the heels. Here we go. Squatting and then reverse curl. Palms are out. Elbows are down. Lifting and lowering. Try to make sure that your knees are not going in front of your toes, but you're sitting back. And rest. So this time we'll do wide squat. Feet are wider than shoulder width apart. Palms forward for the bicep curl. Here we go. Sitting in your heels. Chest is up. Palms are forward. Lifting and lowering. We will go down for active recovery after this for V-ups. And rest. I'm going to finish it down to the ground. So you can do a crunch if you prefer, or V-up. Here we go. Inhale out, exhale up, sucking in and squeezing. You can do no hands, hands behind you. You can also do hands above you and then toe touches. And rest. Back up. Narrow squat, hammer curl. Feet are shoulder width apart, shoulders back, stomach in, butt out. Squatting, hammer, lift and lower. Palms are facing in towards each other. And rest. Wide feet are wider than shoulder width apart. Going back to the first one. Shoulders back, stomach in, butt out. Reverse curl. Here we go. Palms are out when they come up. Five seconds, we'll go back down for V-ups or crunches and rest. Here we go. Inhale back, exhale up. Pulling your belly button in tight. 10 seconds. Three, two, one. All right, last two. Feet are shoulder width apart. Shoulders back and down, stomach in, butt out. Here we go. Palms forward. Lifting and lowering. Don't let gravity do the work for you. Lower the weights, lift and lower. And rest. I'm gonna finish this one. Wide. Feet are wider than shoulder width apart. Shoulders back and down, stomach in, butt out. Here we go. Hammer, last one. Sitting in those heels. And rest. Last set of V-ups. And then we're gonna stay down for our ab set. Here we go. Getting hot out here. It's humid. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to do pullover press ups. So I'll demonstrate quickly. Weight is on your chest. Lower yourself down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. The weight comes over your head. Pull over. So when the weight comes behind over your head, engage your belly button into your spine so that your lower back is not arched. And you're using your upper back to lift, sitting up, pressing up. If you need help, you use your weight out. That will help you get down. And then when you sit up, if you pull it out, that will also help you get up. All right? So let's try that. Weight on your chest, resist against, here we go, the weight, lower yourself down. Engage your stomach muscles, pull the weight over, sitting up, pressing up, lowering. Just make sure that when the weight is over your head, that your lower back is not arching. Just keep that belly button pulled in tight. and rest. So with or without the weight, we'll do a Russian twist. So leaning back, sucking in, and if you have the weight, keep it close to your body, or no weight, here we go. Just make sure that you're twisting using those side oblique muscles. Remember, if your lower back starts to hurt, sit back up and reset. Ten seconds. 5. And rest. Lower stomach. We're going to do pressing up and pressing out. Only if you want to do the press out. So here we go. So pressing up, lifting your tailbone off the ground. And then if you want to add the press out, just make sure that your lower back is not arching when you press your feet out. So I have my hands under my tailbone to help keep my lower back straight. But remember, you're pressing straight up, lifting the tailbone off the ground. You're not swinging back. That's cheating. And rest. 10 jumps. All right, you know the drill. Inhale down, exhale up, explode, land with soft knees. Now here we go. Inhale, exhale 1, landing with soft knees 2. And then rest. You get a little extra rest on this, but we'll go back to the press up pullover. You want to get started ahead of the rest of us. Feel free. We have about 10 seconds. 5. And here we go. Lowering yourself down. Over. Forward. Sitting up. Pressing up. Just remember with that pullover, keep your lower back neutral or flat. And rest. Twist with or without the weight. Leaning back, sucking in 3, 2, 1, go. Pulling that belly button in really tight. Lean back a little bit further. Try to challenge yourself. 8 seconds. And rest. Lower stomach, lower abs, pressing up, lifting that tailbone off the ground. And then pressing out in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pressing up, pressing out. Five seconds. And rest. Back to the jumps. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale. 1, 2, release that growth hormone. 3, 4. 10. Back down for the pullover, press up. in 10. 5. Weight on your chest. Here we go. Lower yourself down. Over. Pulling up. Sitting up. Pressing up. It's our last round of these stomach exercises, so work hard. And rest. I'm going to finish this one sitting up. Russian twist with, without the weight. Leaning back, sucking in. Here we go. You can also lift your feet on this one. Five seconds. And rest. Press up, press out. And 5, 3, 2, 1. Pressing up, lifting that tailbone off the ground, pressing out. I'm going to say it again. Just watch that lower spine when you do the press out. Make sure that's neutral or pressed against the ground. Last 10 seconds here. 2, 1. Okay, let's stretch it out, feet out, arms out. And then we'll do one more set of 10 jumps before we move on to shoulders. Okay, so here we go. Inhale, exhale. Landing with soft knees. All right, rest. So we're going to do upright row, overhead press. We'll do 2 of these. So you can either do one arm, and we'll switch sides, or we'll do 2 arms twice, okay? I think I'm gonna do 2. I've got lightweight today. So, wide squatting, shoulders back, stomach in, butt out. Squatting, upright row, elbows are up. Turn the weights, elbows down, palms are facing out. Squatting, pressing, bring the weights down. Here we go. Up, squat, press. This is also our coordination exercise of the day. Up, press. Two, 1. I'm going to finish that one. So rest. So if you're only doing one arm, switch hands. Or if you're doing 2, here we go again. Squat, upright row, press. If you're 2. And yes, we will do an active recovery. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel reaches. So feet are on the ground, rolling your shoulder blades off the ground and reaching for your heels. Here we go. So this one, try to keep your gaze looking straight up. Put your tongue on the roof of your mouth if you find that you're straightening your neck. Bring your rib cage to your hip bone, to the obliques, but you're also getting some neck in here, which is good as long as you're not straining. That's why you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. I'll say it again, your head weighs 8 to 10 pounds. So you need to strengthen those neck muscles and rest. So back up. Same thing, except for the overhead press, we're gonna keep the palms forward and do an overhead press like so. Okay, so we'll start in 10. I'll demonstrate with one weight before I add the second one. So 5, 4, shoulders back and down, stomach in, butt out. Here we go. So upright row, turn your palm forward towards you and pressing up. If you prefer to do the palm out, that's fine too. But we're just using different parts of your shoulders. Lift, press. And rest. Switching. If you had the one hand, put it in the other hand in 3, 2, 1. But same thing, palm is facing forward with the overhead press. Three, 2, 1. Finish it. All right, back down for those heel reaches. And then we have 2 more of those shoulders. Rounding your shoulder blades off the ground. Tongue is on the roof of your mouth. Reaching. If your heels are too close, pull your feet away. You really reach. But using those oblique muscles and your shoulder blades are off the ground. Tongue on the roof of your mouth. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, last 2. This time, hammer press. Here we go. Upright row, press. Sitting in those heels with a squat. Rest, switch, or just rest. Last one, shoulders back, stomach in, butt out. Here we go. And rest. One more set of heel reaches. Then we're going to stay on the ground for our flies. Chest. Here we go. Rounding the shoulder blades off the ground. Tongue in the roof of your mouth. Reaching for the heels. Breathing. Don't hold your breath. Five seconds. And rest. So medium to light on this. The weights are up or at your chest, pressing up. And then the weights come out and down, not out and up. And then if you want to add the scissor kicks, we can add the scissor kicks. If you're not adding the scissor kicks, make sure that your lower back is not arching if your feet are on the ground. Another thing you can do if you're not doing the scissors is lift your feet off the ground, crossing your ankles. That will help keep your lower back from arching. And up. Side lunges. We've done lots of squats today. We did reverse lunges, but let's do some side. So we're gonna go side, together, side. Okay, you can also just do side to side. Here we go, shoulders back, stomach in. Make sure you're sitting in that heel and go down deep if you want. You can hold weights here if you want to. So using your butt and thighs to press up. You'll also get inner thigh on this. I just want to make sure this knee is not going in front of that toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Back down for those flies. 3, 2, 1. Inhale out and down. Exhale up. Watch that lower back and or out. This is our kicks. Try not to let your arms rest on the ground. You're hovering. Inhale out. Exhale up, up. Side lunges. I'm gonna add the weight. Shoulders back and down, stomach in. Here we go, sitting in that heel. And rest. Last set of flies. In 3, 2, 1. If you're not doing the scissor kicks, make sure your lower back is pressed against the ground. 2, 1. All right, one last set of side lunges. And then we're moving on to our inner thigh. Shoulders back and down, stomach in. Here we go. Three, 2, 1. All right. Down on the ground. Inner thigh. My right leg is straight. I'm gonna cross my left foot over in front of that knee. Flex my bottom foot, toe is pointing out, rolling this top hip back. Here we go. And catch your breath down here. 30 seconds, squeeze your pelvic floor, pull your belly button in, lift through that heel. Here is 1 minute, 30 more seconds. Squeeze your pelvic floor, pull your belly button in, make sure that toe is pointing out and you're lifting through your heel. Really working that inner thigh, toning. And 10 more seconds. Got this. 3, 2, 1. All right, switch. Other side. Flex that bottom foot, toes pointing out. Roll this top hip back. Here we go. Lift through the heel. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Pull your belly button in. Breathing. Don't hold your breath. 30 seconds. Re-squeeze your pelvic floor. Pull your belly button in. Lift through that heel. This is 1 minute. 30 more seconds. Ooh, burning. 10 seconds. Let's finish strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okie dokie. All right. But hands and knees. If you have a band, you want to put your band on, or the weight is in the crook of your knee, or no weights, lifting that foot. Make sure you lift that foot high. All right. So this one you could be on your elbows. Here we go. Kickbacks. Inhale down, exhale up. Five, four, three, two, one. Switching. Other leg, same thing. Here we go. And rest. Switching to fire hydrant, leading with your knee. Add the kick if you don't have a weight in the crook of your knee, or if you don't have a band on. Here we go. So look down and make sure your foot is in, right? You're not leading with your foot. It's a clam, leading with your knee. But you're really using your upper butt, not your knee. And rest. Switching. 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. And rest. So now we're either gonna do kickbacks again, or I wanna do this kick up, over, up, down. Okay, in 3, 2, here we go. Up, over, up, down. Or you can keep doing the kickbacks. Really get that foot up high, squeezing that butt. 8 seconds. 2, 1, switch. 3, 2, 1, last. One of these. And rest. All righty. We are done. Do our stretches. Okay, so on your back, cross your knees. Pull your knees in towards you. Relax your shoulders. Breathing into the stretch. So if you're going to leave the stretches early, don't forget to eat your protein. Switch within the next 90 minutes and hydrate. Relax your shoulders. And release. Put one ankle on your knee. Drop that knee. Have that space here. Reach through that space. Pull that knee in towards you, stretching out the outside of your leg, IT band, and hip. And switch. Other leg. Other ankle on that knee. Relax your shoulders. Breathing. And release. Squeeze both knees to your chest. And then take one deep breath. Exhale, release your left leg straight. Right knee is bent. Roll this bent knee over. Right arm out. Lift that right hand. Keep breathing. And switch. Right leg straight, left knee bent. Roll it over. Lift arm out. Lift that left hand. And rolling over onto your stomach. Hands are at your chest, pressing up, squeezing the shoulder blades together, shoulders away from your ears. Let your hips drop, stretching out your stomach. And then chest comes down, toes come under, press up and back, calf stretch, bend your left knee, stretch your right calf, heel down to towards the ground. And switch, bending your right knee, stretch your left calf. And then both heels down. And then standing up. Clasp your hands behind your back, pull your shoulder blades together, opening up your chest. And if you want to lift up a little bit, get a little shoulder stretch, front of your shoulder. And then release, bring one arm in front, inhale, exhale, drop the shoulder, getting outside of the shoulder. Switch, other side. Inhale, exhale, drop the shoulder. So I want to thank you guys for joining me today. It's a nice big group. Last Monday, not so much. Release. Walk your hand down your spine. So it's nice to see you all here. And then stretching out your tricep. Hope you all had a nice Mother's Day weekend. Whether you were with your mother or your children, switching, or just spend the day enjoying yourself. And then release. Spread your legs a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And then you're gonna reach, 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 stretching out this upper back lat. And switch. Reaching. And up, clasp your elbows and hang. Relax your neck. Don't forget to breathe. And then deep breath in. Exhale, release your elbows, walk to your right foot. And then walk to your left foot. And center, side lunge. You might need to walk that foot out a little bit wider, stretching out the inner thigh. And switch. And then center, roll up, walk your feet in. One last quad and hip flexor stretch. When you hold on to something, pull your heel to your butt, tilt your pelvis forward. Get a hip flexor and quad stretch. And switch. And then thanks again for joining me. Be active, be healthy, be inspiring. Have a great day. Mwah! See you Wednesday.